Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Leo for August, September. The sign is, we're in the sign of Virgo, so we are in the element of Earth. So maybe a slower moving month than what we've had, Leo. I know it was quite disconcerting this last 4 weeks. It's been very up and down, hasn't it? However, it's your first house, so you were probably reveling in it. Let's see. Earth is methodical plotting. It's down to earth. It's stability, work. Especially if you're in healthcare, the Virgo people. A lot of Virgos are in healthcare, nurses, doctors, that sort of thing. And they're very much, it's that caring energy. So the energy around for you guys is the 10 of Cups. So we're looking at status of family and just all those emotions that have been going on a lot around Leo. Just lots of family stuff for a lot of Leos I'm getting with this energy. Of course, it's not going to apply to every single Leo on the list that listens to my, or to Atlanta's readings, but we'll see. So it's all about that sort of, you know, the fantasy and the reality of the emotional connection of family. It can be fraught at times, as we know, because it just is. There's no such thing as the perfect. Some people try to say they have got the perfect everything, but we know it's just a fact that it isn't, you know. But we move on with that, and we will have a look at where you're at right now without any further ado. Five of Wands. So what's going on? Just be careful with the Five of Wands, Leo, because it can sort of be it can be an energy also of feeling a bit held back with things and feeling like you're not accomplishing anything. You're feeling like all your energy's been sprayed out, and you're like a bit here and you've spot fire there, spot fire here, especially to do with family members and children, grown up or otherwise, just kids, workmates. It's just a bit of a discombobulation going on for you at the moment right now. So try to just go, oh, okay, look, I'll do what I can do, because the energy is the big planets have been at it again. They've been moving and shaking all over the place. A lot of people have complained, especially this last 2 weeks, and we're now on the 22nd of August, that it's just been frightful energy. So just try and we'll see what the influence for being this held back energy, or it's a Leo energy also, and they like to get to where they're going. They don't want to be stopped and held up and, you know, random problems being thrown at them when they're on a mission. Okay, so let's see what's brought you to this place and the influence of the whole reading. The King of Cups. So this is a male character who somehow Leo is frozen in time. There is a lot of emotional stuff with him, and it's almost, I almost say frozen in time. It's like he's in an ice block with an emotional issue from a long time ago. He's usually, you know, a mature man, but his emotional maturity is quite, yeah, it's immature without being rude. It just is, because he's very much frozen and stuck in the past. So if this relates to you, then yeah, we have to kind of factor that in and just go, well, okay, I can give you this much, but I can't give you everything, because I've also got to manage this and my house and my life and my kids and all that sort of thing, Leo. So just try and be, and I know it sounds, you know, what's that word, you know, holier than thou to say, oh, compassion and all that. But yeah, with this person, there's just there's a certain amount that you can do, but you have to sort of give them that power to get on and do something about themselves. So we'll see what's in the background, so July, August, that's created this particular bit of a issue at the moment. And it's very familial too, Leo, for most of you. The King of Coins. So the stability, you're being seen as the person who sort of, you know, you're steady. It's like a father figure card. Now that can apply to either or any gender you wish to put a label on, but it's just that stability card. So that stability has created this, but then again, you know, it's like I feel like you're expected to pick up all these pieces, and for you it's a bit fraught because you can't sort of put all your energy into this frozen in time gentleman here. But that's how, this is what I'm getting, that's how they see you, as the, you know, you're the sorter, you're the troubleshooter, you're the boss. So yeah, a lot of responsibility landing on your shoulders. Okay, let's see what's happening in the recent time. Scorpio death. So big transformation going along. So while you're worrying about all this, you know, energy that it's just like spraying out like a hose going mad or a hose gone mad, and you're just kind of trying to, but it's actually big new transformation. So meanwhile, while you may feel like you're really been exhausted, especially by this energy here, this King of Cups, it's actually a massive transformation. So you've got to try and just go and adapt with it, Leo, because in the end of the day, the penny will drop, things will change, and they're already in that, they're in the process of doing so. But for you, it's been hard because you've actually been at the helm of it, because you're the one, you know, Leos are often very much like, oh, come on, you know, you need to get a shift on. Stop, but that's all right because you're those sort of people, but not everybody is. But, you know, sometimes the actual character of this person is sort of quite emotionally, yeah, stuck. So good card there, Scorpio card. Big changes for all Leos. Just go, if there is a big change in your world, just go forward with it. Like, don't try and resist it, because it's happening whether you like it or not. The lesson you'll be learning in this time. Yeah, stop and smell the roses. Stand back and look at the amount of work you've put in with your field of sunflowers. It's just like there it is. That picture says 1,000 words. You've created that, so, but you haven't really had time to stand back and look at it, because, you know, you've been on a hurdy-gurdy of helping this one, that one, and t'other one. It's a lot. But just remember how much you have achieved, work-wise as well. You're really doing very well. But sometimes too, I think for Leos, this family stuff, it's a like, oh, come on, you know, they're very independent people, Leo. They don't want people dragging off their coattails. They don't like it. They are the king of the jungle, excuse me, and you people know you are. So there you have it. That's your lesson. So look at what you have done. Stop, you know, and just remember, sometimes tough love is better than pandering, rescuing. Near future, beginning of September, we have the Wheel of Fortune, destiny in itself. Destiny has called for this to happen. This is what it is. You put an awful lot of energy into things, you get out a lot of energy. Those who don't put in anything don't get anything out, but they're usually the ones that distract us, because they haven't done anything, but it's almost like they're stunted in their growth, that they emotionally, someone else always picked up the pieces. But now there's the time of reckoning is coming with destiny. So then you'll breathe a sigh of relief if you have been putting in and go, oh, okay, so this is it. So this is make or break time for that particular, or those particular people who were sort of having you run around like a mad cat. Okay, let's see what's happening that you're not realising. Good news is on the way with the Page of Wands. Always the bearer of good news. Always new things coming in. Always a very breath of fresh air, but a real boost. He comes in and he's like, right, let's get started. Let's no more mucking around here. Come on, you guys. And off you go, Leo, on another, one of your fantastical adventures or projects, or doing with fire in your behind you like a rocket. How others see you. This will be interesting, Leo. The Hermit, the wise one, just sitting back and spectating, not participating. And this is the Virgo card. So these people might be going, oh, why aren't they helping me? And they don't realise how hard it is for me. But it's like, yeah, you're meant to be the Hermit. You're not meant to be. God helps those who help themselves, as those old people used to say. So be the hermit in the hermit time of Virgo. There's no need for you to keep brushing, shoveling, sweeping up the debris from the mess. You've got to just stand out for a bit now, Leo, and let these people just do and realise this is their destiny and their journey, not particularly yours, especially family members. Positive feelings. And once again, have a rest, spectate, do not participate. So we've got the major card of spectate, don't participate, and the minor card of spectate, don't participate. So as you see there, Leo, you need to draw back. You need no more coming in, proffering help and doing. You can say the very least, but no, come on. You've got to stand out sometimes and let these people do their own destiny. Okay, let's see the final outcome. Nine of Wands. Yeah, well, it's nearly over, but it's been quite a fractious time, and it's energetically exhausting with the Nine of Wands. But it's the marathon. 42 Ks, Leo. You're at 41. And you know physiologically that adrenaline will kick in and you will cross the finish line, albeit if you have to crawl, but you will finish it. So there's a little bit more to go, but you've just got to conserve and stand back and watch now and let whoever these energies are just kind of do it themselves. And familiar-wise in the family, that's the hardest thing to do. However, I've had it in my own family. It's you have to do it, because otherwise they'll constantly be tagging onto you, asking, oh, you do it, you do it. Okay, Leo, sorry, it was a bit of I tried to make it light-hearted, because with family it can be increasingly frustrating, especially with grown-up people. Okay, let's see what your lesson is. Awareness. Awareness is like the sun. When it shines on things, they are transformed. The amazing knowingness that comes from the intelligence of the mind, the opening of the heart, and the different sensations of the body. These three major dimensions are simultaneously aware of different layers of truth, and when in balance can create great contentment and well-being in the body, mind and spirit. So there you go. Awareness. Thank you, Leo. I wish you a wonderful month. You will have a wonderful month. You need to stand back and just spectate. Thank you very much for listening as usual.